Hey yo, it's me, the most subscribed unverified player on the platform. How's it going? If you might have noticed already, this is a little bit of a different video, and the reason for that is because I actually don't have one. Basically, I was talking with one of my viewers, and he was pretty much telling me, hey bro, am I getting better or worse at Krunker? Because I play this game a whole bunch, but there are some people that I should be able to beat, and they beat me by thousands of points. So I'm like, I gotta think about that. And that's when I, of course, posted my YouTube community post thing. And you guys voted for this, so here we go. Hey yo, Editing Simmons here, reminding you to complete the viewer checklist. I will be doing a Q&A at 2,500 subs, so yeah, help me with that, I guess. Okay. First off, we want to go over one of the major issues that a whole bunch of people are going to have, and that is, of course, hardware limits. Now, if you are on a Chromebook on 60 frames per second and you're using a trackpad, odds are that if you're not getting better at the game, it's probably because you've peaked. Not because of your skill level, but because of your computer and how much it sucks. For some people, literally the only way to get better at this game is to buy a better PC, better monitor, better peripherals, and that will be their only solution. So now that that's out of the way, let's get into the main point that I'm trying to discuss within this video, and that is laziness. You might be thinking, wait, what? Laziness? It's Krunker, who cares? But hear me out, alright? If you've ever noticed, you may be slide hopping around the map, doing your thing, and you start shooting at somebody. You shoot like 4 pixels to the right of their head, and it's like, okay, that should be a miss. But then suddenly, you start to see the hit marker, and you see that they're taking damage. And normally you think to yourself, well, that's pretty stupid, that should not have been a hit, but I'll take it because I like winning. The reason is because Krunker has padded hitboxes, which means that the hitbox is actually a different size than the player model. There are a whole bunch of reasons for having this, such as server issues, 90% of people sucking at the game, stuff like that. Now, some of you at this point are probably thinking, wait, what does this have to do with being lazy? You're just talking to me about hitboxes. If on one hand, you are constantly playing against people that are as good or better than you, you're going to be forced to use your aim and movement. Even though there are padded hitbox, it's still going to be difficult to fight these players if you put in the bare minimum of effort. But on the other hand, if you're looking for easy lobbies to pump stomp, and you're looking for the most garbage players on the server, which there's a lot of, then odds are you're not going to be trying as hard with your aim. If you do this enough times or enough days in a row, then when the time comes when a decent player, probably your skill level, actually decides to pull up, then it's going to be over for you. You'll be so used to making absolutely zero adjustments with your mouse that there's going to be absolutely no chance that you beat this guy. And this, I think, is the issue with a whole bunch of pub stompers now, or people that want to improve. Everybody is so intent on getting nukes now, climbing up the leaderboards, that they don't really care about getting better. That's not to say that it's a bad thing to grind for nukes. I've been doing it, of course, the entire year. What most people don't know is that I play for nukes a lot less than people think. If I'm in a lobby full of bots and suddenly a pro player joins, I am not going to leave that lobby if they kill me. I'll keep on playing it out, and if my KD ends up being like 2.5 or something garbage, it won't matter. I'll just stay in the lobby until either it dies. That's actually the only time I leave the lobby. But yeah, I think the reason that I've improved so fast is because I'm one of the very few pub stompers that actually stays in the lobby when another 1, 2, or 3 pub stompers joins. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen, and honestly, it is very refreshing for me to actually play against people that are better than me. Although my issue is that I think now I've gotten to a point where there's not enough people who can keep up with me. There's like maybe one person who's better than me in NA right now, and that's Ty, and he's an absolute legend. So I do feel bad for him because no one's as good as him. Shout out to you, Ty. He's like the only person in NA who's significantly better than me right now in terms of pubs. Back to the point of the video, way too many pub stompers are just looking through lobbies, looking for the easiest lobbies possible. If you keep on doing the same easy thing day in and day out, and you don't challenge yourself, you're not going to get better. Now, do not worry. There are 2 solutions that I can give you to solve this problem. The first solution is to play every single game with the intent on improving. So you should be trying to outmaneuver people, and you should be aiming directly for the center of the head. If you're not doing that, then your aim is lazy. Second solution, you should be actively seeking out players that are good rather than players that suck. If you happen to come across somebody in the lobby who's as good as you or better, stay in the lobby with them. And if they want the same thing as you, that is to improve, then they'll stay in the lobby with you. This, of course, will be beneficial for both you guys, and it'll be a good time. I also find that it actually does get kind of boring when you play against bad players for a long time. So, you know, this is some incentive, I guess. Of course, if your goal is to just keep on grinding nukes, get that nuke tamer,
I will not hold it against you. Keep doing that, keep doing your thing. But if you do want to improve at the game, I think this is something that you should take into account and to think about as you're playing Krunker. Now, what is the overall point of this video? This video is not really super in-depth, critical, or full of thinking. It's more of just a reminder. So that brings us to the end of the video. Of course, I'm trying to get to 2,500 subscribers where I will be doing a Q&A. So if you want to see that, you know what to do. That's about it. Thanks for watching.